We always begin with gratitude. So I want to thank you for being here and for doing whatever it is you needed to do to show up here. I'm so honored to have your energy and your presence in this space. And I hope you're allowing yourself the space to be however and wherever you are at this moment. I'm LA, and I am a licensed clinical social worker, the holistic wellness therapreneur, and the creator of this channel, Reconnect with You. I want to extend a warm welcome and a hug to you if you are new here, and if you are returning, welcome back. If my vibe and energy or any of the contents of this channel resonate with you, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I'll be posting videos on the first and third Sunday of every month at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for hashtag Solitude Sunday to send y'all some good vibes to start off the week. Please remember to check the community section, as I'll be posting updates there, polls, and other important information for the channel. This channel has a primary focus on wellness and will include sound baths, affirmations, tips for different aspects of wellness, and short talks focused on you and your relationship with yourself, which is the foundation of all of your other relationships and aspects of your life. So, are you ready to reconnect with you? If so, come on in and get comfortable, whatever getting comfortable looks and feels like for you. Today, I want to talk to y'all about your values and your value system and how to live those values. Before we get started, though, I want to just do a quick check-in. Do you know what your values are? Feel free to pause the video here if you need a moment to think about it and want to check in with yourself. One of the ways that you can identify your values is to just take a look at your actions and behaviors. How do you show up in your relationships? What is it that you get fired up about? Another way, and maybe an easier way for you to identify your values, is to just do a quick Google search. You can Google values lists and a ton of lists will pop up for you. Take a look at those lists, or maybe take one list and take a look at that list and see if any of the values on that list resonate with you. It's really important to have values for the purposes of intentional living, especially if that's something that is important to you. One of the exercises that I do with my individual therapy clients is values clarification and values exploration. And that's basically us working together, me helping them to make connections about what their values are and how their values are showing up, and sometimes how they might be contradicting their values. I want to share with you 4 ways that you can live your values. Number 1, consult your values before making a decision. Before I relocated from Wisconsin to North Carolina, I had a friend of mine, a friend-tor, who encouraged me to identify my values and use those values to help me make a decision, not only about relocating to North Carolina, but also about whether I should accept a job offer I had received. Number 2, make sure that your actions are in alignment with your values. Going back to a question that I asked in the beginning, how are you showing up in your relationship? Is how you are showing up in your relationships and in your work in alignment with your values and consistent with your values, or do they contradict? Do you clash with your values sometimes? Making sure that your actions are consistent with what you say your values are is important. Number 3, ask yourself if there is anything or anyone in your life or around you that might be clashing with your value system. So one of the things that I consider when it comes to connecting with others, collaborating in work, being in a relationship, and even in making friends, someone that I'm calling my friend, I'm curious about what their values are, because if our values clash, then that relationship is not going to be in alignment with what I feel is best for me, because my values are very important to me. So make sure that you are asking yourself and checking in with yourself periodically about whether there's anything or anyone that's around you that clashes with your value system. Number 4, revisit your values often. It's possible that sometimes your values might change. As the Reconnect with You guru, I have a lot of self-check-in practices. I check in with myself quite a bit. These check-ins may be at the end or beginning of the year, or maybe even on your birthday as you are thinking about what you want that next year or that next revolution around the sun to look like for you. These are just a few of many ideas. So if you're new here, I have a prompt. I always end each video with a prompt for journaling or reflection because I want to put something on your mind at the end of this video, something for you to take with you and reflect on. The prompt for journaling and reflection for today's video is, which value of yours do you feel the most connected to? Well, that's all I have for y'all for today. I look forward to connecting with y'all again soon, but in the meantime, reconnect with you. Peace.